Greed, envy, and the meaning of life is what we'll be talking about in this video. Greed and envy are two of the 7 deadly sins. And let's start off with greed. Greed is something that we see every day. And I think when people think greed, they mostly think of money. But in our today's society, I think of greed as greed and overconsumption. That can also go along gluttony. We constantly need to be distracted. We constantly need to watch TikTok to find something new to do. Instead of fulfilling your life with purpose, works, and actually betting yourself as a person, it's always what to distract yourself with. So be it TikTok, so be it watching negative content and, ingesting negative music. And in the Bible, it says, life is not the abundance of things, meaning life is not about having all the things in the world. We always hear money does not buy you happiness, but a lot of us take that to the side because money does in part buy you happiness. Even the Bible, it tells you to get all the riches you can in the world, but it also tells you if you try to find happiness in these riches and you think this is the only thing that's going to make you happy, you will always be led dismay. I think of Samson. He literally was the smartest man in the world. He was blessed with, the smartest. He literally the smartest man in the world. But he was never happy, even when he had 1,000 wives. That constant greed, which can mix with lust and, envy, and as well as gluttony, it is one of the strongest sins. And my friends, watch it. Never become too greedy. Again, like that clip says, when you become too greedy, you also become weak because people know where your weak spot is at. He's only going to want the money. That's how I attack him. That's how the devil is going to get you. Again, the devil is going to tempt you. Watch the Gucci Mane is Lucifer video. He's going to tempt you by showing you things he knows you want. If you are so obsessed with money, woman, fame, whatever, he's going to say, I can give you all this. Give me your soul. Give me this. That is what they're going to tempt you as. Next topic is envy. Envy is something a lot of people don't like to admit because when you are saying you're envious, you're automatically saying, oh, you are better than me because I'm jealous of what you have. But it is very powerful. Think about how Lucifer got kicked out of heaven. He was envious. He wanted to be God. He wanted to be, right behind God. Or I think God, one of those, because he was jealous of Jesus as well. He was jealous, and that led him to revolting. It also led him to trick a bunch of angels to join his side and sending them into Dalmatian. Now, how do those two correlate? Okay. A lot of people are very greedy. They want as much as they want, and they're also very envious because they want what everybody else wants. They're constantly looking at what their friends got. Fuck Instagram. I always said in every video, but it always relates to that. I think Instagram is the sin of greed and envy because what are you supposed to do? Flex everything you got in there, make your life look so much better, all this, and to make people envious of you and for you to be envious of others. Constantly look at what they got, constantly looking at the girls they got, money they got, their relationship. That's all it is. Now, the meaning of life. Jesus Christ came down here as to save us, but also as an example to us. What is he? He's very detached from these things. He's detached from jealousy. He's detached from envy. He's also detached from wealth. He does not care for the wealth of the world. When he could have it, he's literally a God walking on earth. He could have all these things, but he humbles himself as a human. He also hangs around people with less than him. He's not envious of others. Main thing he prioritizes is love, loving on each other. Especially in this generation, I feel like we definitely push to be against each other, whether it be political parties, whether it be race, whatever. We're definitely pushed to be against each other, but we are the strongest and we are the happiest when we all can come together, even through our differences, and just love each other. Jesus hanging around people who did prostitution, who did these things, even though they did not exactly fit the lifestyle, he did not condemn them or turn his back on them. Also, to me, the example it also gives me, you're not going to be happy with all these things if you cannot be free in your mind as well, because it's people who is millionaire, billionaires, whatever, but they are never happy. But it's people who are poor. Think of Diogenes, who throughout social fame, wealth, but he was happier than a lot of people. Even Alexander looked up to him. This is not saying we got to be poor. We got to, throw away everything. I still want things. I still, again, want that BMW M3. I still want to have wealth. But I know this is not the end or be all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what's going to make life completely perfect. Life's going to have its bad. Life's going to have its good. And the next video, or one of the next videos, is going to be why are rich people so weird? And the main topic of it is that a lot of rich people are weird because they thought money was everything. When they finally get money, they still have to live life. So they go freaking insane because they're like, I should be happy right now. Guess what I got to do? I have to overindulge in everything. I have to get the most money I can. I have to be a billionaire. I have to, slime others out. Dude, you rich as hell. Why do you need to slime others out for money? Because this is all you know now. All you know is money. Your whole life has been built upon money. They have put you in a trap. So now, when you're finally rich, you think you have to get richer. No, it's not about helping people. It's not about none of that. Greed, man, and envy, these are going to be your downfalls because it's like someone who has an infinite stomach. No matter how much you eat, you're never going to get full. things are never gonna live up to what you are. I think some of my favorite books, literally, manga, Chainsaw Man. Even if your goal is little, like you want to eat toast, whatever, for the first time, Denji grew up very poor. Even when you get that, you will constantly replace it with new goals because you will never be fulfilled because things can never meet your expectations. You have to dissociate from these things because nothing wrong with having goals, nothing wrong with one of these things, even I do. But I know that it is not the end all be all, and I will not idolize it. The Bible warns against idolization, not against people, not only for people, but also for things. Do not idolize things. God is your virtue. God is your savior. God is what is going to bring you to the promised land. So don't put too much in the car of the money. It will come, get your riches. You don't got to not chase the bag, but, prioritize being a better person. Prioritize following the words of God. That's it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I attempt to do 3 videos a day, so I just finished this one, so I'm finna go edit it, do this video. We got more videos coming out tomorrow. Really appreciate all the love and support, and I've been trying to switch up the thumbnails. Like, okay, I saw success with the Life After High School thumbnail with my face, so I've been doing more of those. Then, I switched back to the, not my face, but try different things like blurring, titles. So let me know if y'all like that. Let me know what thumbnails work for y'all. Peace. See y'all later.